Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another video. This is part of our back to school series where we're looking at the maths curriculum, trying to keep the children and yourselves aware of what's coming up in their lessons and to keep them ahead in their maths lessons, feeling confident and being able to attempt the learning. So today we're looking at the next lesson, lesson 3, and we're looking at multiplication. Just multiplication on its own, actually, not multiplication and division today. So, starting off then, this is a year 3-4 video, and essentially in year 3 and 4, they're going to be learning to multiply numbers up to 3 digits by at least 1. Okay, so 3 digits by 1, and then sometimes onto 4 digits by 1. They also need to know their times tables. It's really important that the children learn their times tables in year 3 and 4. They have a times tables test at the end of year 4 where they need to know all of their times tables up to 12. And if they don't know them, they can't actually do these kinds of questions either. So let's take a look. Philip uses a place value chart to help him multiply a 3-digit number by a 1-digit number. Okay, digit just means one of these numbers within the number. That's 1 digit, that's 2, that's 3 digits. Okay, now you can see here that we've got a place value chart of sorts and we've got some counters. Now what the children really need to be able to do is multiply a 3-digit number by a 1-digit number, but also be able to see what they're actually doing, because I don't want it to be too abstract for them that they can't understand what it is they're actually multiplying. For example, here on the right, you can see how eventually they'll do it and how we were taught it in school. So it's 4 times 3, obviously, 2 times 3, and 1 times 3. But what they need to understand is that it's, yes, we've got 4 ones times 3 ones, but this isn't 2 times 3. This is 20 times 3. Okay, 2 tens, 20 times 3. 3 lots of 20. And this is here 100 times 3. It's not 1 times 3, which is 3, because that would be 3 ones. It's 100 times 3, which would be 300. So if we work this out, okay, you can see the number that we've got is 124, and we've got it 3 times. So 4 lots of 3 equals 12. We put the 2 down, and we carry the 1. Then we've got 20 times 3. Okay, this is a 10, by the way, not a 1. So 20 times 3 is 20, 40, 60, plus that 10 there. So 2 times 3 is 6, plus that 1 is going to be 70. So that becomes 70. And 100 times 3 is 300, giving us a final answer of 372. What is the multiplication Philip is working out? Well, he's doing 124 times 3, and our final answer was 372. Okay, the maths itself, if they know their times table, is easy, but the understanding comes from them seeing that they're not just doing 2 times 3 or 1 times 3, they're doing 20 times 3 and 100 times 3. Okay, let's have a look at another one. Okay, this time we've got the sum written out alongside the visual of the place value chart. So what number are we multiplying by 3 this time? Well, I've got 2 in the hundreds column, I've got 1 in the tens column, and I've got 5 in the ones column. So that is 215 represented here on the side. Once again, we're multiplying it 3 times, once, twice, 3 times. Also, it's good using this to see that they're grouping, essentially. You've got 3 groups of 215. Okay, that's what this sign essentially means, groups of. So let's go through this. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 down, carry the 10. So that would mean that the 10 would go into this column here. Then we've got 10 times 3. 10, 20, 30. Plus that 10 there is 40. Then we've got 200 times 3. 3 groups of 200. So 200, 400, 600. Giving us a final answer of 645. Once the children understand that they're multiplying tens by 3 and hundreds by 3, then that abstract concept is clear in their mind and they can just move on to doing it without the visuals. So let's go through a couple more. Starting always with the ones. 7 times 4 is 28. 8 down, carry the 2 tens. 1 4 is 4, plus 2 is 5, 6. But again, that is 10 times 4, which is 40, plus 2 tens, 50, 60. 200 times 4, that's 200, 400, 600, 800. Yeah, 4 lots, 4 groups of 200, 800. B, 9 times 2 is 18. 8 down, carry the 1, carry the 10. 3 tens times 2, that's 30 times 2, which is 60, plus 10 is 70. 400 times 2, 2 groups of 400. 400, 800. Final answer, 878. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 down, carry the 4 tens. 0 groups of 6. You have 0 groups of anything is going to be 0. 6 groups of 0 also is 0. But we've got these 4 tens that we've carried over, so that becomes 4. And then 100 times 6. 6 groups of 100 is going to be 600. For this last one, they've not given you the layout, so we have to make sure we know how to lay it out. So we put the 100, the 6, and the 3 in their own columns. 5 goes underneath the ones. Make sure you've got a line drawn and put your multiplication sign somewhere to remind you to multiply. Starting with the ones again. 3 times 5 is 15, so we're going to put 5 down and carry that 1, 10. So 6 times 5 is 30, plus that 1 is 31, so we put the 1 down and carry the 3. Essentially what we've done there is we put the 10 down, okay, and we've carried the 300s that we've made. 1 times 5 is 5, or 100 times 5 is 500, plus the 300 that we have here gives us 800. Final answer, 815. Okay, 2 more to have a go at. So, have a go at these ones on your own. See if you can make sure you lay them out correctly. 3 times 240, 7 times 131. Okay, how did you get on? So you should have laid them out as follows. 240 times 3, and drawn your line, and 131 times 7, and drawn your line. 0 times 3 is 0. 4 times 3 is 12. 2 down, carry the 1. 2 3s are 6, and 1 is 7. 720. 1 times 7 is 7. 3 times 7 is 21. 1 down and carry the 2. 1 7 is 7, and 2 is 8, 9. Your turn. Have a go at these ones at home. You'll probably need a book and some paper to be able to do it and set them out properly. So have a go at these questions, these 6 questions. Here are your answers. So, 3 times 213 is 639. 4 times 216 is 864. 5 times 106 is 530. 6 times 106 is 636. 4 times 209 is 836. And 317 times 3 is 951. So then the children might be asked in their class to try and apply their learning, their multiplication, to a problem. Okay, here you can see there are 7 year groups in a school. So our important information, we've got 7 year groups. There are 112 children in each year group. How many children are there in the whole school? So what do you think we have to do here? Well, we've got 7 year groups, and in each year group we've got 112. So essentially we're doing 7 times 112. So part of this is the children being able to tease out the maths. What is it they're being asked to do? Okay, understanding that they're asked to do a multiplication. And once they know, then they can work it out in the same way. Okay, 112 times 7. 2 7s are 14. 4 down, carry the 1. 1 7 is 7, plus 1 is 8. 1 7 is 7, giving us a final answer of 784. Okay. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. The next video I'll be doing for year 3 and 4 will be on fractions. And keep watching, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe for more videos on primary education. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.